Alrighty, here's my temporary solution to this whole thing for right now because the wind is blowing. You'll see that I got another piece of plastic on here. It's a lot larger. With my weight on one side, there's no motion. There's no motion whatsoever. Okay, let me show you why. It's Christmas wrap. These are just the stupid trash bag or grocery bags you get at the store. And I've already done the whole house now because it works. It's not a permanent fix by a mile. Alright, so what you do is you turn the vent upside down, okay, stick it in the bag upside down, okay, then you just wrap it. The handles need to come out on the top because you don't want air getting in there blowing it up. Now you've got essentially a layer on the bottom and a layer on the top of plastic to isolate this. So then you put it back down in the hole, and then for testing I put this back over it to see if I'd get any motion from this plastic, and I had zero. So this creates another problem. Can you guess what it is? Alright, so I got 9 of these vents and the great big return vent, and they're all sealed, and that's a good thing. It might even keep me warmer because it's blowing and it's cold and blah blah blah. So if I had to turn on the furnace right now, what happens? No heat flow. That's the flaw in the plan. Now what I do have, spin it around here. Okay, where are you little guys? Right over. There you go. So here's my 1500 watt and there's my 900 watt space heaters. Now, the 15 will warm this whole freaking area. Half the house it'll warm up, which is just too expensive. The 9 is better, but aimed at the where I'm sitting on the couch, it works fine. So I have a 200 watt personal space heater on its way. So 200 watts might work really good since all the vents aren't leaking. Okay, so let's see here. Can we? There we are. Okay, so what I did over here on the return, this old filter is just a weight. I wrapped it with the 9x400. I wrapped it 3 times this way, plopped it in place, and then spread the edges out. And they're not moving, but I can see it heaving and puffing and making a little bit of noise. So just to dampen that noise, I put the filter on top, and you put anything you want on top. It's sealed it pretty good. It's not perfect. Every now and then I can see something over here moving. But 9 vents plus this thing mostly sealed off, I think is a huge improvement. I'll know more in the next few days because it's raining and storming and all that shit. So anyway, how did I come about this? I went down to the a hardware store here in town, and they had those sheet magnets that you can cut up and they'll stick to the top of a vent. And the lady sold me that, and I thought, oh, that's pretty good, maybe I can do something with that. And then the guy says to me, well, some people just use old grocery sacks and wrap their vents in that. And I was like, that was precisely what I needed to hear. So there we sit, all set up. I don't see any leakage at all. There's no movement. which I can tell you is a huge improvement. And you multiply that times 9, and then that big monster over there, I can see a little air leaking. So anyway, it's quite a difference. I'm happy. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know what I'll come up with next. I'd like to have some kind of hinge thing, a tape hinge, a plastic hinge, something, I don't know. So I can turn on the heat, because when we start getting down, you know, 20 degrees or less, I don't want my pipes to freeze. And a space heater in this room isn't going to keep the rest of the house warm. So I'll have to run it, and that's not going to be very long in the future here. So this works for right now today. It's easy to do and it's easy to undo. So we'll see what comes next. Thanks, see you, bye.